What is going on, everyone? We are back at the spot. We got a couple of extra kills last night. After I turned it off, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get a couple kills while I AFK and med and do some stuff around the house. Just come back, get a couple kills, waste my mana, med, do some stuff around the house. That type of situation. And then we're about to hit nighttime, so we're hoping that we don't get undeads to spawn on us right now. But we got a couple of kills. We gated, and then I decided, you know, there's just nowhere to buy food for me in Freeport. I gotta look this up. I can't find anywhere that will sell food to a dark elf in Freeport. I go down, there's like a billion vendors in the sewers, or you know, not the sewers, but underneath, and I can't find anybody down there. Should we try to kill one more? It's 6 o'clock. I mean... Oh, shit. Here. We'll kill the wolf, because the reaver might despawn. I don't want to kill it fast, so we're going to double dot it. I'm gonna start healing. Got myself in a pickle. Can only heal so much though, because it has a cooldown. So I may need to just nuke this dude. I guess we'll try to kill the Reaver as well. Maybe we'll get, if something spawns, I'm fucked. Like if it changes to night right now. And it spawns right on top of us. That happened to me the other day. And we didn't die, but it got hairy the other day, yesterday. Well, let's get the mono regen on. Okay, we made it everything. So now what we need to do is get to the shore. Before stuff spawns and it's right on top of us, and not go by the spiders. Those are red. So we're gonna run over here to the water. Avoid the wolves and everything. Okay. Looks like we're good. So we'll sit here and med. So then I decided I needed to run to Neriac. And in Neriac, I was going to go to the bank. I was going to re-up on food and everything like we did. And, you know, I was just watching the basketball game. It was the end of the game. It was pretty close. And I was just, you know, not paying attention, and I ran straight into Shadowmen, and they just murked me. That's on me. I'm always dying. This is crazy. I was just talking to, you know, somebody in the chat, and I was like, this has been the craziest run. I've died more on this character than, like, multiple characters put together, and I'm only level 18, so it's crazy. So, anyways, with that being said, I did all the, you know, the off-recording work, ran all the way back here, safe journeys. Got here, started farming. As you can see, we're like 1 yellow away from 19. Unfortunately, I had a beast of a pet with a 2-handed weapon. I did get some good rawhide drops. I put it all on him, and then I pushed it to the brink like I did just now, and I was like, okay, now like my pet's almost dead. I have no mana. I need to run to the shore. One spawned right on top of me. My pet grabbed the aggro. I tried to, you know, say like we can deal with this. We just need to get to the shore. So I started like telling my pet to follow, and I was running to the shore, and like it felt like out of nowhere, but like 2 wolves aggroed on top. So my pet had 3 things on him, and he was already almost dead. So I had to sacrifice the pet and let him die, and I feigned death, and everything was fine. But I lost that pet. He was a beast. I was mowing through mobs. He felt really good. So I do have another pet, which I believe to be the highest level. So So other than that, we're just beasting out here. I do want to stay till 20. I do want to get that during this play session. We did a lot of this in the last video, so I'm not going to put too much of this time on the video. I'm hoping to hurry up and blast to level 20, and then maybe get a little bit of gargoyles in here, as to not, have like the same camp, 2 days in a row. Now that I'm getting a higher level, it's starting to take longer to level, right? And so, it'd just feel bad to be at the same camp like 3 days in a row and kind of, have that to be like the same camp in the same video like multiple times in a row. So I am gonna try to mix it up and keep that in mind. But with that being said, I do have camps in mind that I want to farm a lot of. So I don't know how I'm gonna make that work. I'm just gonna have to mix it up and try to keep that to a minimum. But anyways, I'm gonna finish medding up here, which we're almost done, and then kill some undead guys. And I don't know. We'll see when I flip back on the recording. We'll see in a bit. All right. Just thought I'd turn it on real quick because I think I'm gonna ding on this kill. I'm pretty tapped on mana and health. I was just fighting some undead and I misjudged the time. Sometimes they stay up until 7 a.m. and sometimes they despawn immediately, like on the stroke of 6, they despawn. But sometimes they're up until like 7 a.m. I had another mishap. I was telling my pet to stand up and I told him to go away instead, and that was a bummer. But no big deal. He didn't have like a weapon or a bunch of gear or anything. But I do need to med. So one thing I was looking at here, and this is kind of what I was talking about earlier, how like the undead ones are so much harder than the live ones. But here I'm looking and it says live are 14 to 17. And now if they were 17, we would have seen some white cons to me. In the first video. We never did. In fact, they were all way easier than the undead ones. And if we look at the undead ones, we see that it says they are 15 or 16, but they are way harder than a 16 or imaginary 17. I think there's something wrong here. Or, I mean, if you look here, it says they're down there. Let's take a look at the other one. That doesn't have the map. But unless there's more of them somewhere else, is what I had said in the last video. I was like, there must be another camp of them somewhere, and they must be a higher level. Because I'm feeling like the ones here are 14 and 15, and then the undead ones are 15 and 16 or something like that. Or maybe the levels just don't matter, and maybe the undead ones are simply harder with more life and hit harder. I don't know. But I just wanted to double check that, because I felt like I was going crazy. Because the undead ones are really harder. Anyways, nothing crazy. We have gotten a couple of, we got a high quality cat pelt and a high quality wolf skin off of the local wildlife. A cat padded through and we killed it and just got a high quality pelt. Let's take a look at my gear. I don't really show it because I don't have any, but so we're still just using all the cloth stuff that we got in our very first episode at level 1. We collected like a whole set, so we just have the basic cloth neck, face, hat, or helm. We did get this in Befallen, 2 AC ring. Then we still have basic cloth wrists, arm, and hands. Shawl. This was, I think it was episode 2, maybe 3. We were standing in front of town, and a higher level necro just walked by and handed this to me, so that's really cool. Flowing black robe is a necro quest, and maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it later on. We are going to do the necro quests later on when I am high enough to do everything. I am going to do that. There's a pair of gloves that I will get. There's the scythe that I really, really want to get, the harvester as it's called. I believe these robes as well. So we'll do all of them because that's fun and that's what we're doing. And so maybe we'll do the robes ones again. They are lore. I think you can have one in your bank. Is that right? You can have a lore item in your... No, it's not right. Well, when we get the materials to do it, Maybe we'll just roll up to some low level necro and give him a pair of robes and then go turn ours in and get our own set. That would be cool. Pay it forward. We did get this Cloak of the Undead Eye. I forget where we got this. It was from a quest. We got that from that quest where we killed the guy in Lava Storm. It has invisibility versus undead. 2 charges. We have the spell, so it's not really a big deal, but it has 4 AC, so it was more than the cloth one. We got cloth, belt, pants, and feet. We got this sparkler from a quest. It has 2 mana. It does give a light. It is a light source, so we get a little bit of light. And then we just have a crack staff. So we have absolute crap gear. You know, it's just the way it is. It's EverQuest, and we're a low level. But we got 1 more level till we're 20. We're going to hunt some gargoyles. We're going to hunt later on in the 20s. We're going to hunt some sisters. We're going to get the cash flowing in, and then we're going to buy some super sweet gear. We're also going to quest some gear, which I don't know if we can do those until the 30s. I don't really remember. We have to kill Shadowmen for all of that. I don't remember what level they are. I mean, we're sitting here medding. I am full mana. All right. Let me blow some of this mana. We'll unpause it. We'll take a look at the quests and see what level we could do them at right here. All right. Well, let's just blow some mana. I won't even pause it. Let's just blow some mana. So this guy looks like to have a crack staff, so that's cool. We'll take that. Not a lot of money. It's only a platinum, but I mean, that's more than these guys typically drop. I think I did mention they could drop less than a gold or up to, I think the highest I saw was 7 gold. I don't really pay attention. But let's see, what do we have now? We have 40. We came here with all zeros. We got 46 gold. I think we've been here for 2 day cycles. This is the 3rd, but we've not killed any. We may have killed 1 single mob. Yeah, we did. We killed 1 mob so far in this day cycle. This is the 3rd day cycle. The 1st day cycle was a partial too. I think we showed up in the middle of a day. So I think at level 20 we get like a heal over time. It's only like 3 ticks and it takes my own life. But I think that's going to be a way better healing situation than the heal I have now, and I'm really looking forward to getting that. I'm really looking forward to getting that because I think it'll just be a faster way to heal, and I'll be using my own leech, so I won't have to heal myself. I'll just be healing myself by dotting stuff. So I think that's going to be really good. Can't wait to get that. Oh, crap. I'm going to pull this guy away from that now. Shit, did I just... Damn it, I just wasted mana. I did 2 of the same dot. That's alright. We want to just hurry up and take a look at the... We just wanted to get some space to med anyways. But this is it. This is what I've been doing. The daytime is a lot faster. I kill way more. During the day, I kill probably double the mobs I kill during the night. The nighttime, it's just tougher. They're harder. It's way scarier in the case of ads. Like if I got an ad during the day, it wouldn't really be an issue. I'd be able to blow them up. I'd be able to take one on me and kind of like face tank it for a little bit. I don't get root until 34, which was surprising. I think on TLP, you get a root right away. There is an undead root that I can get at level 16 from research, so I should have it already, but it's researched and I don't have it. But we're not really killing too much undead stuff at the moment anyways. I am encumbered. It's interesting. So really quickly, while we're being efficient, we're doing this while we're medding. We are going to just go ahead and take a look here. Let's put in Harvester. So this is the item, one of the items that we want to do. So let's see. Let's see what level the shadow, like a shadowed man is. I mean, I don't think it doesn't matter where. just what level. So they're in the mid 20s, but you're gonna get multi pulls. There's no way to single pull these guys. They're like, you're gonna get like 3 pulls at once. Unfortunately, we should be able to split the camp though, one way or another, hopefully. So that's mid 20s, and then a lot of the time they have a pet with them too. So it's like they're pretty annoying. You might also need a fungus eye, which is the fungus. This has got to be closer to 30. Was it like 28, 26 to 28 on that? And a shadow knife off of a goblin headmaster in Ocean of Tears. I did all of these on my TLP Necro, which of course was probably easier. That's actually, oh, it's primary. I mean, I would take that right now. What level is this goblin headmaster? It's better than what I have now. He's mid 20s as well. So we'll probably end up doing these in our mid to late 20s or closer to 30. That's when we'll do a bunch of these quests, because they all kind of are relatively around the same level. But we'll get the offhand, we'll get the gloves, we'll get the chest, and we'll get the main hand. So main hand, offhand, gloves, chest, and I don't remember if there's anything else, but if there is, we'll check it out. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause it here and just keep on grinding. One thing I will point out before, well, let's see, I can do that here. Let's see. There, we can make my face disappear. If you see there, this guy conned green. So the daytime gnolls, some of them are conning green. I'm going to pay attention to that. Is there another one? So let's see about this guy. Let me just do that again. Okay, so that one's blue. So this guy's blue. So we do have a green, and we still have blue during the day. We'll start conning some of the ones at night, and we'll see what level they are at night, just out of curiosity. So just wanted to mention that before I forget. Sometimes I think of mentioning stuff like, when I unpause it, I'm going to mention that. And then I don't, because I completely forget. So just wanted to do that. We've met a couple homies. We have Red Mist and Terayu. Maybe I mispronounced that. Came by, said they have seen the channel before. So what time it is, 6 p.m. Cool deal, though. It's pretty cool to run into people that that have seen the channel. So let's get an update of where I am here. I think they might stick around. So you can see here, I just need just under 2 yellows to ding. And then I'll be getting out and getting my spells and whatnot. So they may be taking the spot, or I'm gonna see what they want to do here. But I just wanted to put on the recording so I can pick up this meeting. It's always fun. And I'll see you guys in a bit. We're finishing up here. I think just like one more kill and we're good to go. I've been killing this lion when it comes over here. You're skelly. That's funny. I had mentioned that in a video. I think he's gonna lull one. Guess I can pull one? I don't know. Oh, no. Where's his friend at? Your spell did not take hold. Which one? Blood simmered, engulf. Oh, because he snared it? Oh, maybe just the snare part didn't take hold. Is he gonna kill it, or I'm not really sure. Or maybe he's just holding it for me. Just rooted it for me. Hopefully I can take him. Kind of low on mana. Oh, here. Bada bing. Dang. Alright, cool. So we're level 20 now. Oops. Just make sure this gets handled. I don't know. Just throw everything we got at it. There we go. We'll just give him another dot while we're at it. Heal myself. Get gate out, I suppose. And that's it! Alright. Let's take a look. We are level 20. Time to go get our spells, and then oh Jesus. Well, there's a way to get around this. I don't have any mana, my pet's low, I'm just gonna gate out. I was gonna reclaim energy, but whatever. I guess I could have looted that guy. Anyways, we're gonna go get spells and then head, I mean, I'm already here. I can get my spells from here, I think. I'm gonna look into it. Make sure I get all my spells. I gotta go to the bank. Better not die, because I'm gonna de-level. But the idea is to go to the bank, get some money, and then get my spells, which I think I can do here. If not, then I'm gonna have to run over to Neriak, get my spells there. And then I'm going to take the boat ride to Ocean of Tears, and then we're gonna take a quick look at the gargoyles over in Ocean of Tears, see if they're camped or not. There's also skeletons there. The skeletons at my level now, the skeletons should still give some XP, I think. Yeah. And also bone chips, which is good because I'm actually running low. I have 6. I'll probably farm a few bone chips before I do all of that too, depending on where the boat is actually. So I'm gonna do that now, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, so we got our spells, we did everything. We got on the boat, we got over here to the island, where we do have the lower level skeletons, and then we have the gargoyles. Gargoyles are quite tough, and if you get 2, you're probably dead, unless they can feign death. I was hoping, there we go. They'll fight it out, so we'll let them fight it out while we med. This is gonna be pretty slow at first, because they're powerful. They are powerful. So he's gonna beat the crap out of that skeleton actually pretty quick. Skeleton's not gonna do much. I can heal. which is going to hurt me. But it'll get my pet to med faster. But I'm kind of scared right now, so I want to kind of go in full strength on these guys. I think my pet is max level, or at least close to it. Maybe one off. I'm not really sure. Let's take a look here. I also got resisted last time. Oh, there's two of them here. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. We'll send him in. Okay. Let's just put a heal on the pet. We're gonna leech so I don't get too low on life. So we're triple dotting. Everything landed. We used Flutter, which reduces its AC and strength, and it does a dot. We put a heal on my pet. My pet's doing really well, actually. My pet got his butt kicked in the last one, so I was a little timid, but this is actually going way better than the first one. So I'm going to leech some life back. There we go. Okay, that went really well, actually. On the first one, I did get a resist, so we started off bad, but on the first one, I did get a Gargoyle eye as well. So we have this Gargoyle there. We'll keep tabs on him. Just med up a little more. I still just want to be safe, because I've only killed two now. The first one was pretty bad. The second one was really good. So I don't know how this third one's going to be. I don't want to assume it's going to be good and then it go bad. We do have a higher level Lich now. It's still the shitty version of Lich, where I have to reapply it every however often, and takes 5 life, gives me 4 mana, so it's better. It's pretty much double, but the first one was 2 and 2. This one's 5 and 4, so it's a little less, or it's a little worse than the ratio, but better overall anyways. You should really just pull these guys to the shore, because you will get adds like skeletons and stuff, or even 2 gargoyles. I'm just scared that if I pull, I'm gonna maintain aggro, but we're gonna do it. I don't want to fight him out there. Okay, so we got him. Alright, we'll send him in. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Let's get the leech going. Get them all dotted up here. Okay. Get a heal on the pet, just to keep him from being in too much danger. And we'll start medding. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. I'm feeling pretty comfortable now. Triple dot is enough, along with the pet. I do have a 2-handed sword I got off a skeleton that I brought with me. But I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow. I do want to nuke him once and just keep my life up. My dots are running out. You don't want to let them go too far into the water, because then they sink to the bottom, but a little bit's fine. Scent of Mar, okay. Alright, that went really well. This is going really well. Okay, cool. The first one scared me. So there was a skeleton back over this way. Skeletons are pretty good to find time to kind of med up. You don't really have to do much. I'll just put my life leech on him so I could top off my life. And I really have to combat this new lich now that it's draining 5 life instead of 2. There is someone up here. Another necro killing these specters. And there's this guy who's been sitting here. Not really sure what's going on. I didn't really do a camp check. I kind of just came here, looked around. Just a minute ago, nobody was killing anything. Like, all the specters are untouched. That other guy's just sitting down there, so I just kind of helped myself. I've killed probably 5 or 6 skeletons by now. They do give experience still, but they're green. The skeletons, not as much, but the skeletons and the gargoyles really kind of blend into the rock here, so you have to be careful. You'll just run straight into one. I think that's Sea Fury Island right there. There's a gargoyle over there on the left. Here's a skeleton here. I'm going to go ahead and kill the skeleton. Sometimes the people killing the, and then I'm just going to use life leech and then med. Sometimes the people killing the skeletons, the specters will also kill the gargoyles because, I mean, money's money. And the gargoyles do drop the eyes, and they're like 9 plat each. Sometimes they could drop 2, sometimes they can drop 0. They probably drop 0 more than they drop 2, that's for sure. What's cool about this life leech dot is even when the mob dies, I continue to gain life. And I can also get bone chips to help combat running out from casting pets and stuff. You gotta watch out when you're coming up here not to aggro those guys, because that's instant death. Looking for that gargoyle. Is that him? So he sat up there. That's not good. Let's cast my Allure of Death. Let's survey the area while that gargoyle is sitting up there. Doesn't seem to be anything in the way. I don't believe they social, so I can pull him out of there. But I think he's going across the island. I feel like people are killing stuff because it's very inactive. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, we're gonna grab him. Okay. We're just gonna bring him down here. Oh. Come on, pet. Alright, the pet's got him. So same thing. Put the dots on him. Once the pet has him, I'm lower on life than I'd like to be. So I'm not gonna heal my pet. I'm actually gonna nuke him. I don't want to pull aggro either, so you don't want to do too much too fast. But that feels good. You always gotta watch your back. Stay by the water. This is pretty fine. He actually is sitting at the best spot, like in that part that juts out the farthest into the water. I'm gonna go ahead and just, well, no, I'm not. Pet took a bit of damage there. So it's just gonna be constant, you know, struggle since this is the earliest you'd really be here. So it'll be a constant struggle. How's the XP? Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Because I didn't have any. I mean, I am killing some green skeletons, but I would say that most of that's from the gargoyles. It's gotta be. Here's another one. Okay. I think there's 6 spawns total or so. Let's put a heal on my pet. And just keep tabs on this gargoyle. Alright, I'm pretty low here and all, but we're gonna try. Okay. Try to give the pet time to grab aggro. Do not want to take a hit right now. Oh, it's not good. Come on, pet. Okay, the pet got it. Not gonna have very much mana. So I'm gonna try to regen some. Don't want to heal my pet right now because it's gonna hurt me and I don't have that much alive. But we're doing fine, the pet's fine. I'm gonna life drain in the middle of this mana tick. Just gonna do another one. Alright. No, not really lucky on the eyes. There's another gargoyle already, right there. Okay, so they're respawning now. I do need to take a med break. I want to kind of get everything situated. My mana's low and everything, and this is actually pretty scary. So I'm going to med up, get my pet up and everything, and then we'll look around the island and see what's up. Alright, so we got a good little med sesh in there. These guys are fighting up here. There's a skeleton there. I'm going to kind of leave them alone. There's skeletons everywhere. What is going on over there? They're going to gang up on him. Here's a necro right here. Or a necro's pet. I don't know what's going on. Kinda gonna let him take out this skeleton. I think that was just a glitch with the pet. And then I'm gonna pull this guy down here. It's another freaking skeleton, man. Oh, I waited too long. We'll see if we can catch him on the other side. I need to take out the skeletons too, but I'm only going to be here for a few more minutes, so I just want to kill some gargs, and then it became late really fast. You know, so much traveling, and EverQuest is pretty slow pace, and the boat. I missed the boat initially, so I did farm some bone chips ahead of time, and I ran around and stuff. Was that the gargoyle right there? Oh, they're killing the gargoyle too, it seems. Yeah, alright. So they're handling that. But that's what happens when you have to med. You miss some spawns. Oftentimes, though, there will be nobody here, and you'll just chill and be free to do whatever you want. But I guess I don't have to be so pussyfooting around the the island because people are killing stuff. So I could be a little more brash. So I'm gonna go ahead and triple dot him. We'll drop a heal on the pet, just keep him topped off. And we'll siphon him. Pet holds really good aggro. I could put 3 dots into him and hit him with a siphon. And still don't grab aggro, so it's really good. This is a brand new pet. So I'm thinking he's level 19. He could be 18, but based on his con, I think he might be 19. So the XP isn't bad. It's not bad. It's chill. We're not really getting the gold, the platinum. We're getting decent gold, actually. That guy dropped 8 gold. So it's not bad. I think the one before that was 3 gold. So there's a range in there. But what we really want are the gargoyle eyes. We're just having a little bit of bad luck with the eyes right now. But that's alright. It all evens out if you hang around long enough. And it's not like insane or anything, but this is just the warm up for the sisters camp. Sisters camp is insane. I still want to find a druid to cast Illusion Wolf on me so I can turn in some muffins and see if I can make a difference. So the, I don't know if I mentioned this, the skeletons and the gargoyles share spawns. So if you only kill gargoyles, you'll end up with a bunch of skeletons. But the gargoyles and the skeletons fight, and the gargoyles beat their ass. So as long as there's one gargoyle somewhere, eventually, over time, the gargoyles will clean house. And if the island's left alone for a little while, then it'll end up all gargoyles. So if like nobody's been here for a couple hours or whatever it is, an hour, if you show up, it's pure gargoyles. But as you kill them and they respawn, you will get skeletons. And then if you're the guy who ignores all the skeletons and just kills gargoyles only, eventually you'll dry it up, and then if you leave and the respawns happen to also be skeletons, then it's a pure skeleton island. Then nobody's gonna kill the skeletons until somebody shows up. But I mean, there won't be. The etiquette is to leave one single gargoyle when you leave, and then the gargoyle will take care of business. I just want some life back. My lich really, the change from 2 to 5 it really drains me. So like in between fights and stuff, it's really just draining me down. So I have to pay attention now. On my TLP necro, I've killed myself plenty of times by just forgetting, and then you AFK or you alt tab and you start watching something, or you're like looking on. I mean, I have multiple monitors, but you'll just you'll just forget about it, and then you'll just die from your lich or whatever. It happens. I mean, I wanted to loot one freaking eye on camera, but that's gonna be too much to ask. The first mob I killed had one, and then it hasn't had one since, which is kind of crazy. It's not that rare. It's like 1 in 3, I'd say. Maybe even a little better. But really, you shouldn't be fighting out here like this, like I am. You should be pulling everything to the shore, because stuff will spawn on top of you, stuff will pad on top of you, and I'm not really in a position to be able to take on multiple mobs. I'll be relying on feign death and hoping that it works. What is that? That's the necro up there. Take one more loop. If we don't find anything, we'll probably just call it. And then tomorrow, I'm just gonna chill here. And I mean, the XP moves. Even though we're not killing much, the XP is moving. So if I can log in tomorrow and get nobody here, which here we go. Which isn't that rare. Earlier in the server's life, I was farming here and not really running into any competition at all. Spell was interrupted. Okay. Uh-oh. So I don't know what I did or didn't land on him. I gotta see. I did not land anything on him, I don't think. Okay, I'm out of mana. This might get a little hairy here. Yeah. Can't lose my pet. So imagine, getting an ad right now. It would be real bad. So we gotta get to the shore. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I mean, I'm not even tripping. Cause this, this isn't the real money camp. So I'm not tripping, but like, just for the sake of the video, like, drop a damn eye. But whatever. So I'm gonna go back to that safe spot. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, so it's late. I'm going to go to bed. And then I'm gonna check this out earlier in the day. And usually earlier in the day you have better luck with not as many people. So I'm gonna play early in the day on a weekend, and probably nobody will be here. I'll have the island to myself, most likely. And I'm just gonna go to town and try to farm up some levels. Not only are we trying to level, but also trying to see, this guy just sits here AFK and never aggroes anything. So this is the spot. This is usually where I pull to. If you sit here and wait long enough, like, the mobs will pat and you can see them, and then you can go grab them and pull them back here. So cool deal. I'm just gonna sit here and med up before I camp, but that's the play. That's what we're gonna do. Farm some gargs, see if we can get some eyes, some more than just one per like 7 mobs or whatever that just was, and then That's it. That's enough money for spells and whatnot. And then we're going to go across the street later on and kill some sisters. That's really what I'm excited for. So, we'll see y'all on the next one.